Hello, and thank you for picking up my video on Kensei. Today we're going to be going over very basic ideas. His role in 4v4, how to deal with 1v1s, his perks and feats, and his moveset. Kensei is the vanguard of the samurai faction, and he's considered an easy vanguard, being adaptable and has good range. Now that we are in the training arena setting, let's take a look at his moveset. As you can see here, his moveset is limited to about 3 hits, but no matter the combination of R1 and R2s, you will always get a combo of some sort. So let's take a look at his light attacks. The flash of white at the end means that he gets hyper armor. Very important that you utilize the fast speed of his light attacks, but do not rely on them too much, as light parries are a definite threat for Kensei. Now let's take a look at his heavy combo. That same flash of white means that he gets hyper armor on his attack, so also take advantage of that. Kensei is one of those special characters where, depending on where you attack, that attack will have different properties. As you can see, that combo is slower than the side combos, but the finisher heavy becomes unblockable, and the hyper armor is removed. Kensei also comes equipped with dodge attacks. Side dodging to left or right while pressing R2 nets you Swift Strike. Dodging forward while pressing R1 nets you Helm Splitter. And dodging forward while pressing R2 gives you Nature's Wrath. And these dodge attacks act as the second hit of any combo. As you can see here, doing Swift Strike into a top heavy gives you the unblockable finisher. It'll also give you the hyper armor finisher. You'll also finish off with very fast lights if you were to do these in quick succession. Kensei also has a special grab attack. If you were to dodge forward and press square, you would get more range than any other character. Also take note that after throwing an opponent, your attack that comes out will be acting as if you threw a full combo, and it will be your finisher. The hyper armor finisher. The unblockable R2 are hittable after you throw somebody into a wall. Kensei's top heavies allow you to do soft feints. Pressing R2 during this wind-up animation will change the direction of your heavies. And if you were to press R1, you could do a light attack from a different angle. You are also able to dodge out of this animation, giving you time to do a side dodge attack or a forward dodge attack. Pressing square during this animation also gives Kensei a special bash attack, which, if you were to land, gives you a free light attack. It's also important to note that any other heavies in the combo that come from top can also be soft feinted into something. The special thing about doing the final soft feint is that you are given the finishers, or the properties of the finishers. He gets hyper armor on his heavies, and same thing with his light attacks. Now understand, this bash only comes from the first heavy attack you throw, not the second one. If you were to press square during the second heavy attack animation, you will only get a guard break. Same thing goes for the unblockable finisher. Kensei's area attack is also a very good addition to his kit. It being decently fast, and also being somewhat of a 360 hit. As you can also see, it can be cancelled so that the second hit does not come out. This is very important for option selects, and also getting in free damage without having to get parried. This thing comes out very fast and can be used a lot in many different situations, making it a very versatile pick for any Kensei. Kensei's main objective in a 1v1 scenario is to make the opponent second guess your offense, and you do this by utilizing the soft feint as much as possible, especially the unblockable one, as that is the one that will net you the most amount of damage if you were to let that go. It's a lot more realistic that you will be able to land a soft feint light rather than a soft feint heavy, but the soft feint heavies are to catch people who try and parry a little too early and don't feint. Now, while doing this, you may be able to condition your opponent into thinking you will only soft feint the top unblockable, maybe letting you be able to land the top unblockable if you were to just not do anything, which is perfect for your scenario. Also remember to utilize the bash as much as possible on certain turtling characters. Now, while you're doing this, it may become a little more predictable that you are going to start off with that. So the way to counter that, by doing a guard break instead, by dodging forward and pressing square, as you cannot press square because that turns into the bash. When you do this, you'll catch your opponent off guard and get a free heavy in, which is perfect for his unpredictability. So please, mix up the bash and the guard break. If you find yourself being spaced out by an opponent, or you are spacing out the opponent, you can use your side light attacks to give you a little more range. That little lunge gives you the advantage that you might need. The top light sadly does not have this, at least the same way that the side lights have it. Kensei is well suited to clearing out the minion lane because of his wide hitboxes. Keep him on objectives such as the minion lane in Dominion, or anything that has spearmen in Breach. A lot of his feats are also well suited to help minions as well, and his teammates. An Arrow Storm is also a very good pick to clear out minions quickly if you don't want to be on the battlefield. My personal favorite feats are Fast Recovery, Chilling Stare, Longbow, and Arrow Storm. I have two other loadouts that help me out in Breach. This is my more offensive loadout, consisting of Body Count, Smoke Bomb, Second Wind, and Unblockable. And my more defensive loadout, which is Body Count, Inspire, Second Wind, and Stalwart Banner. These are more suited towards Breach than this one, as this one I feel is the most versatile, or at least I can make it the most versatile. My personal favorite perks to run on Kensei are Endurance, Fresh Focus, and Headhunter. Endurance specifically is my most favorite on Kensei, because paired up with Fast Recovery, it allows me to be the most offensive character that I feel like I could be, in terms of stamina recovery, of course. In conclusion, we have talked about feats and perks for Kensei, or at least my personal favorites and my loadouts, his role in 1v1, his role in 4v4, and his basic moveset and how to use it. I hope you enjoyed, and if you learned something, please press like. If you didn't, press dislike and tell me what you didn't learn or what I didn't do to help you learn. Great, and thank you.